Deep in the deserts of the American Southwest, legends walk in shadows. Stories whispered for generations by the Navajo people about shapeshifters known as skinwalkers, half human, half beast. These terrifying creatures are said to stalk the night, crossing the boundary between this world and the next. Welcome to Skinwalker Encounters, real stories from the front lines of the unexplained. Around the year 1985, Bob, a young U.S. Army soldier with just 3 years of service, was assigned to night patrol duty at a military base in Arizona. He and a fellow soldier were walking along the perimeter fence of the restricted area, scanning the darkness beyond the barbed wire. The area was quiet, typical of a night shift, until they suddenly heard a strange noise coming not from outside the fence, but from inside, behind them. When they turned around, they were stunned to see an old man standing silently about 30 feet, 9 meters away. He had long silver hair braided down his back and was dressed in traditional buckskin clothing. Under the moonlight, his hair shimmered eerily. The man didn't appear threatening, but he was clearly trespassing in a highly restricted military zone plastered with warning signs. Startled, both soldiers drew their weapons and shouted at him to put his hands in the air. They assumed he might be mentally unwell or had wandered into the base by accident. Bob attempted to radio in the incident, but the transmission was only static. When he and his partner looked away momentarily to adjust the device, they turned back and the old man was gone. In his place was a massive rabbit, sitting calmly and staring at them. Completely unsettled, they began scanning the area, only to hear another noise behind them. Turning once more, they were shocked to see the old man again, now standing on the outside of the fence, somehow having moved through or over the 8-10-foot tall fence in a matter of seconds without a sound. Terrified beyond reason, Bob and his partner turned and ran. They agreed to never report the incident to their commanding officer, fearing ridicule or worse. Nearly 30 years later, at a Thanksgiving gathering, Bob finally shared the story while drunk, visibly shaken even after all that time. His niece, who later submitted the story, noted how genuinely disturbed he was. Bob firmly believed that what he saw that night wasn't human at all. He was convinced it had been a skinwalker, a terrifying creature from Navajo legend, half human, half beast, capable of shape-shifting and deception.